Bakersfield College is moving in a new direction in terms of head coach for football. I'm Eric J. Dockery, your Bakersfield neighborhood reporter. Tyler Thompson was originally the defensive coordinator, and now he's moving up the ladder and plans to take the team to new heights.
The university recently cut ties with former head coach Todd Littlejohn and went on a search for a replacement before the start of the season. They shuffled through 60 candidates, but after deliberation realized their answer was already home.
I think, it gave me a little bit of an advantage, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of just a surreal moment, because obviously you're really connected to this program, and then I never really pictured myself to be in this role, and then you just, go for it and it happens. So, everything kind of happens so fast, and you get in the position and you're like, okay, now it's, after today's over, it's like, okay, it's time to go, it's time to work.
Thompson started his career at BC as a student athlete, left the university, and later returned as a defensive coordinator. Thompson originally coached under Littlejohn before the new shift in direction. In a statement from former head coach Todd Littlejohn, he said, "The university parted ways with me, but I do have very fond memories of being on the field with the guys, and I'll never forget them. The guys were my everything, and watching them grow up and prosper into the men they are today made me a proud coach. I hope the Renegades Nation never forgets the times we had together. At this point, I'd like to officially say goodbye to my fans and team."
The one thing that Coach Littlejohn was great with, he was good with the kids. He had a great relationship with kids, had a good rapport with them, and you can obviously see that in how they treated him and how they act around him.
Thompson tells me he plans on continuing the legacy and traditions that have been set before him and plans to keep the Renegades' chemistry alive. Reggie Bowden, the athletic director, tells me he remembers coaching Tyler, and he saw then that he was meant for greatness.
Well, the biggest thing is, like Tyler said, we got to go out and find players. We got to go out and find the right players that fit in this program. One of the things I talk to all our student athletes before every time is the standard is the standard. And we have a standard here. You have to operate above the line, which means you're working towards high performance.
Since Thompson has already been engaged, his coaching staff is confident in his performance and ready for the season to watch him prosper.
Getting to coach with a guy of his caliber and just going through the same stages of life, it was definitely a contributing factor for me wanting to come back to begin with. So I've got nothing but confidence in what we're going to do with him leading the deal.
The start of the season is still unknown, but Thompson plans on getting the ball rolling and starting conditioning. Thompson says,
ultimately, it's how you prepare. So if you practice, you put kids in tough environments, then that's what you're going to get out of them on Saturday night.
We are establishing the standard. We're establishing a culture of winning, a culture of development and success. And we want our student athletes, when they come to Bakersfield College, they understand they're going to get a first-class 4-year level experience at a two-year community college level.
The Renegades are still looking for a new defensive coordinator to replace Thompson. For 23 ABC, I'm Eric J. Dockery, your Bakersfield neighborhood reporter.